Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our PlayerWon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the console. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have waited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the sovereign of Vermont!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Is it you? No? It is hard to say. If the pawn I'm looking for doesn't come forward soon, there'll be trouble for the lot of you. Are you the one, then? Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Speak up, you. Is it you? No? Aha. I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Learn your place, pawn. Sets my thoughts down dark paths.
I end
this
up
place.
feeling weary
well,
even after a stay of rest.
Tongues and sandpaper.
I have I all give up.
I'd swear
Let
it.
the Reaper claim me.
I don't like this place at all.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
We have I ought to be getting God, son, it's not right today, like getting cut open.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
My bed calls.
Don't seal them well.
Wait till you're
Time to be heading home. Mayhap I ought to be getting tired as I am. Seems like.
Time for you to get to work.
I best make myself scarce.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
vicinity is quite cluttered.
Death will come for me before long.
That chance
It's
to
been a hard
do it
day.
all over again. Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
You were prepared to work. You were prepared to work. Then you all begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Cannot bear
My
it.
joints have been
Pray,
aching
let
something
it end.
fierce of late.
I don't feel safe here.
It's just another day.
It's a thankless job, this.
Supper and a night's rest is all I need.
I'd best make myself scarce.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
My patience wears a little thinner
Death will
each
come for
passing
me
time
before
to be heading
long.
home.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Get to work, you rotten layabout! If that's not clear enough for you, ask the other vessels what to do. I've not the time to train you.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
You were prepared to work. Then you all begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
I'd best make myself scarce.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
I like this.
You've got them right where you want them.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Observe your foes carefully and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like make effective weapons with clever combatants. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to a
Are you unharmed?
Get chase! Make ready. You move to a descent.
Consane! You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God, son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oi, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. Was it you then? The one who was right? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Still, I can hardly. Where are you going? Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flying, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Grander attacks are more destructive, but will leave you vulnerable. So seize your chance to land them the moment the enemy flinches. Do not let yourself be swarmed by enemies in number. Best to draw them away from the horde and pick them off one by one. Watch your enemy's movements carefully. Remember, the essence of battle lies in protecting oneself just as much as in routing the enemy. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment. People here...
The people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment.
People here are... There are more who can yet be saved. The people here are evacuated and there are more who can yet be saved.
There are more who can yet...
The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment.
There are more who can yet be saved.
This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to travelling alongside you and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the rift stones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. We merely do as we are commanded. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
I face oh, Andre. not my duty. Must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Got to pick up a few things for supper.
Fancy a gander?
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
I'm dead on my feet.
Fancy a gander?
Hail! You a soldier? To be a surprise. We've had to start sending...
Is that so? Who?
Lachlan.
Aye, I expect he will.
Ocado. To be honest...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
We ought not to do when our aid is sorely needed. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
Aye. I'm about to commence the troops' training regime. 'Tis a task that demands focus. So if 'tisn't an urgent matter, it can wait till after we're done here.
time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Into private! Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable. Excellent. Just what I was hoping.
How am I meant to slay the beasts if I cannot strike them? Get down here, you feathered fiends! Who are you? Have you come to aid me? See?
Well, we may not die in battle. It is a far cry from being invincible.
Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought you saved me this time, but well, I'd best be heading back. But I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet.
Shall we report back now?
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructor.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use some.
It's a goodly deed we've done. Now Sir Ricardo can return to his duty in good health.
Well met. Always a pleasure. Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Talent serves, but practice makes the I'm attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Stepped it in.
First excessive fear.
Got to focus. My head will roll before those arrive. Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
Well met.
Oh, that horse. Someone comes to
I'm not sure I can handle this.
I worked hard.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale. Much obliged.
I'd hasten home, but it's not my duty.
Now you've done it.
No, come on. Master, a treasure chest.
Hail. You a soldier? We've had to start...
Is that so?
Lachlan.
Aye.
Ocado.
What? Weren't harpies...
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie. I want to go to his aid. Say, you seem stout of heart. You've my thanks.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Much obliged.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle.
Just about anyway.
How am I meant to slay the beasts if I cannot strike them? Get down here, you feathered things! Who are you? You come to aid me.
Into a pincushion! Though we may not die in battle, it is a far cry from being invincible.
Is that all of them? Yeah, I've only just enlisted, and you saved me this time. Well, I'd best be heading back.
Don't we have a report to make, Master? Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Pincushion! We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
Can't work as late as I used to anymore. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
I must summon reinforcements.
This moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and door.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. Arisen, I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without... Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him.
A simple conversation oft reveals what a week of searching never could. Whom shall we speak with first?
I really ought to have returned by now. Pulled out of the woodwork by the time the
I
fire
just
set.
don't know what to do.
Not.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, but, well, as luck would have it, 'twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You do that? Suppose there's no harm in that. Seems my luck's not as rotten.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Ruiner's apothecary here in Melve.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we? Between you and me, Cuz, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining. Always a pleasure.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robbery for me? Oh, well, if you do pick...
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit. Roberant, are we? Always a pleasure.
The recipient awaits, Master.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, I haven't much to offer in return, but...
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, now tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Very well. There is no... But I shan't take up any more.
Precious little time.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap this time away looking. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall...
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
What am I to do? What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap his time away looking.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to...
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength, 'tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some... Good. Then let us be on our...
Oi, where do you think...
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Let's hope you're not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust. Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all...
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that they're...
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste steam.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. Compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable. Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
turn you into a pincushion!
What's this? We're trapped.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops. Right. Be on your guard.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places. Fall back!
Thanks to you, Arisen.
Beast can scarce stand. Oh well. They strike to see the gazing skyward. Think not to go into home. I am here to aid you.
have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your...
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but...
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
More hosts! Yes, feel my arms in the last battle!
Heavens preserve.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware of your situation. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?